everybody. It's Kenny with Urban Defense Institute. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, urbandefenseinstitute.com. Today we're going to talk about angles of attack, and this could go with impact weapons, edge weapons, and the ATACs, of course. And we like to keep everything simple as possible. So you're going to do a downward figure eight, horizontal attacks, and this can be high and it can be low, upward figure eight, and thrusting. When you break it down, your downward figure eight is going to be nothing more than a 1. And we give these numbers so that when you're with your training partner, it's a point of reference. It's nothing more than a training tool. That's all. The only reason you're going to give it a number. And it's going to be your downward figure eight. It's going to be a 1 and a 2. 1, 2. Your horizontal strikes, 3 and 4. And again, it doesn't matter if it's low, it doesn't matter if it's high, it's just horizontal strikes. Upward figure eight. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And thrusting is 7. And that's it. You can make this as difficult as you want. Doesn't matter if this right here for your training partner, this is a 1. Doesn't matter if you're doing this, it's still a number 1. Doesn't matter if you're doing this, it's still a number 1. This is still a number 1. Okay? 1, 2. It's at this angle. This is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And that's just for training purposes. So I don't want to get too detailed here. You can break this down yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Change your footwork on your own. Change hands on your own. If you have 2 weapons, practice it on your own. Alright, angles of attack with the knife. Same angles, but I just want to give you guys a little more tools to play with here. You can still go downward figure eight in the slashing motion, right? Horizontal, upward figure eight, and of course all your thrusts. Now we numbered these off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you can break it down with this impact weapon, edge weapon, ATACs, because we love the ATACs, of course. Right, so let's just use number 1. This is your right hand, and most common attack, big right hand, right? Slash. Doesn't have to be a slash for our purposes here. It could be a jab, right? It's all still a number 1. It can be a thrust, still a number 1. If you're the receiver, and this is your training partner, he's going to ask you, she's going to ask you, give me a number 1. It's nothing more than a training tool. It's just a point of reference. We don't want to play in the confines of this is a have-to. There's no have-tos. There's no right answers. There's no wrong answers. You got to start somewhere, and you got to be able to play with your partner. Right? So it's a 1 and it's a 2. It can be a 1 and a 2. And this can work with a reverse grip as well. This is a 1. This is a 2, 3, and a 4, right? You can combine your strikes, a 1 with a 6, because that might be where my hand ends up. I may not go 1 and a 6, but if my hand's down here for some reason, I got punched, my knife is drawn, and this is where I'm at. I'm coming up with a 6, and come back down with the 1. Combine your strikes. A 2 with the horizontal. Come up with a 6. Alright? And a 7. You can play with it. This is the number 1. This is the number 2. I may be left-handed, but you as the receiver, you don't know if I'm going to attack you with this, and it doesn't matter because you are blocking that one area, no matter what the attack is. So I'm trying to show you with a cane, an impact weapon with a blade, or hopefully soon the ATACs. You can make this elaborate. I keep saying this. You can make it as difficult and elaborate as you want, or as simple as you want. Today I'm going to elaborate on the angles of attack, but we're going to use a cane in case, someday, not in my too far near future here, with bad knees and a foot, I'm going to be using a cane. Angles of attack. We talked about this before. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see how it works with this big cane. More so though, 2 hands, right? 1, 2, 2. Switch it up, right? So practice, so you can, you're walking along, you're old timer, whatever the case might be. You get jumped, whack the guy with the number 1, left-handed number 1, even this. You switch it up, bam, 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 boom, boom. Shove. 1s, 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make it as elaborate as you want, or as simple as you want. You're still doing the same thing. This could be a, broom handle, axe handle, shovel, if you're pool cue, if you're in the bar, whatever the case might be. Throw out a number 1, switch it up, throw out a number 1. Throw a number 2, switch it up, throw out a number 2. Boom. Keep it real, stay safe.